Family, faculty, and fellow graduates, I welcome you to the graduation of New Richmond High School Class of 2020. I know this day isn't how we imagined it at all, but it is still a huge milestone in our lives. In these past few weeks, we've been summed up as a class of quarantine and social distancing, among other things, but that's not what we are, nor everything we've been through. While we may have had the last few months of high school canceled, as well as prom, and our graduation occurring in such an unconventional way, let's not forget everything we've experienced together. All of the friends we've made, the memories we've shared, and the lessons we've learned. We've all come so far in these 4 short years. We began our high school journey as anxious freshmen who were told that this was our chance to start fresh. Most of us knew each other, but we met a few new faces who quickly became some of our best friends. Together, we all embarked on this journey where we began to find out who we really were. We pursued our passions and learned that it was okay to speak our minds. As we progressed through the year, we made friends with some of the older kids, and they showed us that there was nothing to be afraid of. I believe that is something we should all take away, as some of us are about to become freshmen again, and others of us are entering the workforce and even the military. Do not be scared of the new and unknown. Our sophomore year, we started out more sure of the future than we had before. We'd already gone through everything once before, so there wasn't anything to be afraid of, right? During this year, our town experienced a flood that displaced many families and created a setback. But we didn't let this stop us. The students of New Richmond High School came together to build our community back up and help those in need. The following year, we finally became upperclassmen. We began to take harder classes and earn college credit through UC Claremont and AP classes. We started to form excellent study habits and time management skills, as well as starting to plan for the future. Although we worked hard for most of the time, we also left some room to have a little fun. We had our first and unfortunately only prom, although we did not know it at the time. In August of 2019, we began our senior year. Some of us were anxious, just as we were at the beginning of our freshman year, and others of us couldn't wait for it to be over. We were given the chance to fill the year with classes that kept us interested and teachers that motivated us to strive to be our best. We lived in the moment and relished every time we had a last. Our last homecoming football game and dance, where we watched as our classmates were crowned king and queen. Our last games we played as sports teams. Our last banquets where we were recognized for our hard work and dedication. Our last concerts for band and troubadours. While we knew this year was going to be filled with many lasts and many tears, none of us could have been prepared for the ending. While we didn't know that our final days were actually the end, we still enjoyed them and lived each and every moment up until it was over. Even though we may not get to say goodbye to our friends and teachers the way we wanted to, we are still able to finish this chapter of our lives the best way we are able to. By receiving our diploma and knowing that after all of this, we are about to embark on an even greater journey. We may not know what the future holds, but we know that we have been prepared by the loving family that is New Richmond High School. Congratulations, Class of 2020. You did it!
Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Miller, your superintendent. I certainly never envisioned that my first commencement address to the senior class of 2020 would be given to you virtually, but so much has changed since March 13th, the last date that we were together. Seems like so long ago, but it was just 2 months ago. I had a lot less hair back then and didn't have a beard. I'm sure many of you have gone through probably some similar changes as well. So, like I said, there's so much in our lives that we never envisioned 2-3 months ago that are happening, but this is the situation we find ourselves in now as a district and county and state, country, and yes, even the world. But it's where we are. And without question, you've had some challenges, some difficult obstacles placed in your path, and the journey's not always been easy. But I hope, as superintendent and speaking on behalf of the board and the faculty here, that that's not all you take from your experiences here in New Richmond. Not just the past 2 months, but the years and years that you've been with us and all the wonderful, exciting things that you had a chance to take place in. I just want to share a quick story with you to maybe provide some perspective and understanding to the situation that we're in right now. See, there was a man, middle-aged man, felt that life had treated him unfairly and was not happy and kind of fixated and perseverated on that and just wanted to know why was life so unfair and just was not happy. And he wanted to find the meaning of life. How do you find true happiness? Well, he heard there was an old sage that lived in the mountains not too far away, and he decided to go visit that old man. So one day he takes a track up the mountain, this difficult journey, and there the old sage is, the wise man, sitting by the fire outside of his abode, long white hair, flowing beard. And the man says, "Dear sage, please tell me, how do I find the meaning of life? How do I find true happiness?" The old man thought for a while and stroked his beard and said, "Come back tonight. There'll be no moon, it'll be black. It'll be very difficult to see, but come back tonight and we'll go on a journey. At the end of the journey in the morning, you'll find out, you'll realize what the meaning of life is and how do you find true happiness." The man was so excited, he goes back to his campsite, and then he can't wait for the evening to come, and sure enough, there was no moon that night, and it was pitch black, and he found his way back up to the sage. The sage took the man's hand and said, "Okay, now let's go, let's begin to walk," and they began to walk. At first, the journey was easy. Green pastures, cool breeze, it was easy, and the man thought, "I've just wasted my time." Well, then the journey became more difficult, and if the ground was uneven and gravelly almost, and it was uphill and it was downhill, it was difficult to navigate. And the sage says, "I want you to reach down and pick up what you feel and put it in your pockets." So the man reached down, and he felt like was pebbles and rocks and sand, and put it in his pockets. They continued on their journey, and that repeated itself for the next several hours, to green pastures and cool breezes, to difficult traversing rocky, gravelly roads where he would stop, pick up what he felt on the ground, and put in his pockets. This continued till we're almost at daybreak. They arrived back at the man's campsite. And the sage told the old man, "You just go to sleep. And when you wake up, when the sun rises, I want you to reach into your pockets. And at that time, you're going to realize what the true meaning of life is and how do you attain true happiness." And the sage left, and the man never saw him again. The man fell asleep, and the sun rose, and he excitedly woke up, and he reached into his pockets. And his pockets, where he thought were rocks and gravel and sand, turned out to be diamonds and jewels and rubies and pearls and things which are beyond description. He thought, "Oh my gosh, I am so happy, because during those really difficult times, I was able to pick up some awesome things, some wonderful things that would change my life forever, even though it was difficult." But at the same time, he realized, I wish I would have gotten more, because there was still room inside his pockets. I just want to leave this story with you. As I said, you've had some challenging times, a difficult path to walk, but hopefully you picked up some jewels and some diamonds and rubies that you can take with you and you put in your pockets, and that will change your life forever. We all wish we could have had more, but you got to keep moving on. Just as the man went on through his journey, he kept moving on, and you're going to move on as well. And I cannot wait to hear about all the wonderful things, incredible accomplishments that you accomplished, that take place in your life. And I'm so proud of you, and I could not be more honored to be your superintendent to this class of 2020. I wish you nothing but health, success, and wellness. Thank you.
I would like to take this opportunity to recognize 3 of our graduating seniors for accomplishments which are outstanding and speak of their character. Despite a heavy academic workload, as well as involvement in extracurricular activities, the following 3 seniors have not missed a day of school during their high school career: Adam Jacob Lott, Jetta Maria Summer McCart, and Alexander Michael Center. Congratulations.
It is my pleasure to recognize a New Richmond High School senior who attended Grant Career Center. This student had the highest grade point average of all the seniors from New Richmond who attended Grant Career Center, graduating with a GPA of 4.0311, Miss Madison Elizabeth Williams.
Hello parents, staff, and fellow graduates. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tatum Lidner, and I would like to start with a statistic that might cause an existential crisis. Don't worry, I promise that it won't last long. I mean, I have at least 20 during every exam week. This statistic is as follows. The average person's brain does not stop developing until they're 25 years old. Yes, you heard me correctly, 25. I discovered this fact while watching Grey's Anatomy for the 100th time during quarantine. I know, shocking. I learned something from Netflix. Anyway, I began to question the reality of this statement, and I couldn't help but wonder why New Richmond High School thought that it was a good idea to send about 200 people with undeveloped brains into this world. I mean, wow. No offense, but that thought sounded like an even bigger disaster than the COVID-19 pandemic, the Australian fires, and Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's breakup combined. You know, the significant parts of our senior year. I kept this thought until I took a mandatory survey. On it, question number 14 asked, how well has New Richmond High School prepared you for your future? I sat there, thinking, was I prepared? Could I survive in a world of 7 billion people? I mean, I'm only 4'10". Half of the population could eat me for breakfast and still be hungry. I began pondering everything that I had ever learned. I recalled the rules of commas one by one. I remembered the function of the mitochondria in the cell. I even solved my math problem to find that X was on a vacation in Bora Bora. For a split second, I wondered if I had just become a human computer. That was until I had a Zoom call with my fellow student council members. Though we were in separate places, our communication skills and respect for each other was still apparent. In that exact moment, a realization hit me harder than my biology textbook when it fell out of my locker freshman year. New Richmond High School had not only managed to teach us more knowledge than I ever thought was possible, but the staff also gave us lessons and life skills. We were taught that hard work was more important than talent, that manners and an education can open up more doors than anything else, and that it really does take a team effort and a solid support system to achieve all of your goals, and so much more. Even if you believe that you aren't ready, remember your foundation. Look back on your roots. We are being given the world because the bases of our undeveloped brains are nothing less than firm, solidified by the wisdom that New Richmond High School has given us. We will not only survive in this world of 7 billion people, but instead will thrive. It is time for us to build off of this foundation and march into our futures. In 7 years, when you've reached the significant age of 25, what will your story be? How did you create the best version of yourself? What are your proudest moments? When did you learn the most valuable lessons? Carry these questions with you, and I promise that your future will be bright. I can't wait to hear all about it at the next class reunion. Until then, congratulations, class of 2020. Thank you.
Defending our freedoms is a dangerous, demanding profession. At this time, I would like to recognize all of our 2020 graduates who will be entering the armed forces. Wesley Scott Bailey, Jackson Lee Cahall, Hannah Marie Cochran, Adam Jacob Lott, Audrey Blake Powers, Ruthie Faye Richardson, Jordan Haley Shell, Travis Soldum Svensson, Thomas Allen Troy. I would now like to introduce Mr. Rick Mahan from the American Legion John Farina Post 550 to present the American Legion Award.
The American Legion created this award with the purpose of helping to perpetuate the ideals of Americanism among our youth. The American Legion Award has been in existence in the United States since 1926. We first gave the award in New Richmond way back in 1936 in 2 high schools, New Richmond and Moscow. The American Legion created this award to recognize those students that not only have achieved scholastic success, but also show great character. Those who receive a medal must exemplify 6 qualities that define character: courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. The award is given to a male and a female in the graduating classes of their high schools and voted on by their peers. It is my honor to present this award to such fine and deserving young Americans. This year's female American Legion Award winner for New Richmond High School is Miss Tatum Lindner. This year's male American Legion Award winner for New Richmond High School is Mr. Joseph George. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you.
Over the course of their high school career, students have the opportunity to participate in College Credit Plus. Students may earn high school as well as college credit through this program. Students must qualify based on grade point average and college entrance exams. New Richmond High School students who have participated in College Credit Plus have not only met requirements for graduation from New Richmond High School through coursework taught at UC Claremont, as well as on our main campus, collectively they have accumulated a total of 1,532 hours of college credit. Congratulations. Board of Education policy mandates that special recognition be given to seniors graduating cum laude, determined by a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.799 and earning at least 20 credits. Those seniors graduating cum laude are wearing medallions this evening. Graduating cum laude: Abigail Grace Allen, John Michael Beinecke, Carolyn Jane Bird, Wyatt Thomas Carey, Christopher Jacob Farrell, Leah Josephine Hayden, Amanda Lynn Holbrook, Jasmine Rose Jacobs, Emily Nicole Justice, Adam Jacob Lott, Caleb Thomas McConnell, Tanner Logan Sandy, Ashley Dawn Sarbell, Hannah Rose Schultz, Austin Lee Sharp, Antonia Sophia Wills, Cassie Grace Wolf, Joshua Miguel Zamora. Congratulations to these students. Students graduating with a grade point average of 3.8 to 3.999 and earning at least 20 credits are recognized as graduating magna cum laude. Those seniors graduating magna cum laude are also wearing medallions this evening. Graduating magna cum laude: Brian Whitson Bell, Jackson Lee Cahall, Alessandro DeSalvo, Melissa Ann Marie Ewald, Liliana Sunshine Fields, Caitlin Pauline Gardner, Emma Marie Lewin, Taylor Mackenzie Jones, Jordan Haley Shell, Alexander Michael Center, Mandy Lynn Smith, Allison Nicole Verdon, Kaylee Elizabeth Ann Wermeyer, Mitchell Lee Williamson, Cheyenne Brooks Wilson, Lillian Annelle Wildy. Congratulations to our magna cum laude students. Students graduating with a grade point average of 4.0 or higher and earning at least 20 credits are recognized as graduating summa cum laude. These seniors graduating summa cum laude are also wearing medallions this evening. Graduating summa cum laude: Jason Robert Ackerman, Wesley Scott Bailey, Allison Faith Bird, Lena Marie Bruno, Jenna Rose Burns, Kiana Renee Chumley, Carly Sue Clift, Lydia Renee Donnelly, Matthew John Ellert, Addison Leigh Fagan, Joseph William George. Nikita Sergeyevich Gorkovets. Randolph Scott Hammonds, Jr. Meadow Elaine Holcomb. Lily Sandra Jones. Sierra Heaven Jones. Claudia Renee Kennedy. Lindsay Page Kennedy. Tatum Noel Lindner. Eleanor Page Mansfield. Madeline Grace Mars. Jetta Maria Summer McCart. Flynn Justine Oliver. Samantha Page Pratt. Taylor Ray Powell. Alexander Robert Laurier Smith. Solisle Helene Stamen. Hunter Cassidy Staten. Callum Reed Stringer. Lauren Elizabeth Weiskettle. Madison Elizabeth Williams. Maxwell Tristan Wyatt. Congratulations. We would like to recognize 34 New Richmond High School graduating seniors who have qualified for and will receive the Ohio Honors Diploma by meeting the criteria established by the State Board of Education. Jason Robert Ackerman. Wesley Scott Bailey. Brian Whitson Bell. Allison Faith Bird. Dakota Scott Boshears. Lena Marie Bruno. Jenna Rose Burns. Jackson Lee Cahall. Kiana Renee Chumley. Alessandro DeSalvo. Lydia Renee Donley. Addison Leigh Fagan. Caitlin Pauline Gardner. Joseph William George. Nikita Sergeyevich Gorkovets. Meadow Elaine Holcomb. Lily Sandra Jones. Taylor Mackenzie Jones. Claudia Renee Kennedy. Lindsay Page Kennedy. Emma Marie Lewin. Tatum Noel Lindner. Eleanor Page Mansfield. Jetta Maria Summer McCart. Flynn Justine Oliver. Taylor Ray Powell. Samantha Page Pratt. Hannah Rose Schultz. Alexander Michael Center. Alexander Robert Laurier Smith. Solisle Helene Stamen. Hunter Cassidy Staten. Lauren Elizabeth Weiskettle. Maxwell Tristan Wyatt. Congratulations to these students on earning the State of Ohio Honors Diploma. I am honored to introduce the 2020 salutatorian with a grade point average of 4.3697, graduating summa cum laude, Miss Addison Leigh Fagan. I am also honored this evening to present the valedictorian for the New Richmond High School class of 2020 with a grade point average of 4.4561, graduating summa cum laude, Miss Jenna Rose Burns. On behalf of the New Richmond Exempted Village School District, it is my pleasure at this time to induct Jenna into the New Richmond High School Academic Hall of Fame. Mr. Robert Wooten, President of the New Richmond Exempted Village School District Board of Education, would you please come forward? Mr. President and members of the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to present to you the graduation class of 2020. Each of these students has successfully completed the courses of study prescribed by the New Richmond Exempted Village School District Board of Education and the state of Ohio, and fully qualifies for a high school diploma.
Thank you, Mr. Bailey. It is my pleasure on behalf of the Board of Education to accept the graduating class of 2020. By the power vested in me by the State Board of Education and the New Richmond Exempted Village School District Board of Education, and after having successfully completed the required course of study, I hereby confer upon you the diploma of New Richmond High School. This diploma carries with it our respect, confidence, and best wishes for future success.
At this time, we will begin the presentation of diplomas. Presenting diplomas to the class will be members of the New Richmond Exempted Village School District Board of Education. Mr. Robert Wooten, President. Mr. Todd Wells, Vice President. Mr. Kevin Walriven, Member. Mr. Tim Dufall, Member. And Mrs. Kristen Bennett, Member.
Hunter Daniel Adams.
Congratulations.
Take a picture.
Here, Hunter. No, you can hold it like that. And a big smile. Well, he's not a full smile.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good luck to you.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Stop on the carpet.
Jamie Lynn Bullock.
Congratulations, Jamie.
Take your picture.
Good luck to you.
Turn around.
Hey, Jamie, you're looking right here at me.
Your hat don't want to stay. There you go.
Darn hat. And a big smile. Awesome.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Diploma.
Faith Renee Banda.
Congratulations. Good luck to you. Turn around for a picture, huh? Stay right there. Drop your diploma. Drop your diploma like this. You don't have to take it out. You don't have to take it out. Just hold it where my camera is. Instead of up here, hold it back there. Perfect. Thank you. Here we go. Big smile. Looking right here at me. Awesome.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Balls on the carpet.
No bushes. Up.
Kirsten Marie Goley.
Kirsten, grab your diploma. Congratulations to you. Turn for a picture. Good luck to you. And big smile. Chin down just a little bit. Right there. Good. Here we go.
Nice.
Awesome. Congratulations. Diploma, grab it. Turn around on the carpet.
Grab your diploma from here.
Wesley Scott Bailey, summa cum laude.
Turn around.
There he is. Congratulations. There. Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys are going to want to watch the video tomorrow. All that hardware. Heavy, baby.
Jason Robert Ackerman, summa cum laude.
Turn around.
All right, Jason, good job. Thank you.
Video tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Watch it.
All right.
Get your diploma and turn around.
John Michael Meineke, cum laude.
Congratulations.
All right, John, drop it down a little bit. Right, a little bit more. Right there. Big smile. There you go. Awesome job.
Congratulations. Diploma and turn around.
Carolyn Jane Bird, cum laude.
Big smile.
There we go. Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations. Good luck to you.
Congratulations.
Right up there.
Come get your diploma and turn around.
Dakota Scott Boshier.
Congratulations.
Easy. They have a tendency to fall off.
Yeah.
Here we go. Good job.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Michaela Shea Ann Burley.
Turn around.
Hold on just a second.
Nice. Grab your diploma and turn around.
Jackson Lee Cahall, magna cum laude.
We're not allowed to shake hands.
Big smile.
There we go.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Turn around.
Richard Allen Adams.
Nice.
Awesome. Big smile. Good.
Wyatt Thomas Carey, cum laude.
Smile. You stand right there and we'll take a picture. Right in the middle part. Tassel right. Tassel right on the left side. There you go. There we go. Nice.
Big smile. Awesome job.
Nice.
Thank you. Congrats.
Tyler Rose Achenbach.
Everybody grab your diploma and stand right in the middle part. Right on the shield. Right on the shield. Beautiful. Tassel. What? Tassel right to left. There you go.
Good. Here we go. Big smile.
Abigail Grace Allen, cum laude.
Awesome. Drop that down just a little bit. Big smile. Awesome. Thank you.
Allison Faith Bird, summa cum laude.
All right, here we go. We don't want to mess that one up. Big smile. Beautiful. Thank you.
Angel Lachelle Calvert.
Tassel right to left. And big smile.
Good job. Big smile. You gotta be happy. Good job. Good luck to you. Enjoy your day. Congrats.
Joshua Boyer.
Put your tassel right to left, buddy. Big smile.
All right, Ethan. Good job. Big smile. Awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Madison Faith Burwanger.
Get your diploma. Turn around. Put your tassel right to left and smile with the camera.
All right. Here we go. Big smile. Beautiful. grab it and pull it across. Yeah, just hold it behind them. Here we go. Big smile. Awesome. Thank you.
Jenna Rose Burns, summa cum laude.
All right, Jenna, good job. Lower it a little bit. There you go. Big smile. Awesome. Congratulations.
Lena Marie Bruno, summa cum laude.
Looking right here at me. And a big smile.
Jade Mackenzie Benet.
You want that? No. Passing right to left.
You can grab this and pull it close. That'll be awesome. And then just quickly pull it right there. Good. Here we go, big smile. Let's do one more. No blink this time. Awesome.
Brian Whitson Bell, magna cum laude.
Nope, you can hold it in there, it's fine. Here we go, big smile. Awesome.
Serena Renee Cummins.
Tassel right to left. Smile for the camera.
Here we go. Beautiful. Congratulations.
Christopher Dustin Cooper Dixon.
Tassel right to left. Smile for the camera.
All right, the last time you'll touch it. Here we go, big smile. Awesome. Thank you. Congratulations.
Sherida Ann Collier.
And then face the camera. Tassel right to left. Smile for the camera.
Oh. Help Mr. Bailey.
Easy fix.
Big smile, good job. Let's do one more, no blink. Good.
Melissa Ann Marie Ewald, magna cum laude.
Round. Go. And a big smile. Good. Thank you. Congratulations.
I gotta get your sister.
Morgan Renee Ewald.
Pull it just one more click to the front. There you go. A little bit more. Good. Here we go. Big smile. Awesome. Thank you. Congratulations.
Rose Annette De Leon.
Go ahead and pick it up. Awesome. Big smile. Forward. That's good. Forward. Good. Thank you. Congratulations. Keep going.
Tyler Joseph Cannell.
Turn around and smile.
All right, no blink. Awesome. Thank you. Congratulations.
for the camera. This is it. Big man.
All right. Here we go. Awesome. Congratulations.
Lydia Renee Donnelly, summa cum laude.
No, not that far. Little. Down. Yes, right there. Awesome.
Elizabeth Marie Cordier.
And a big smile. Looking right here at me. Don't look at anybody else. Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Anna Marie Cochran.
Big smile. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, no wait. Awesome.
Jacob Allen Duty.
Lower your diploma. Good. Come up just a little bit. No. Raise the diploma back up. Yeah, now just put down. Now come up. Right there. Good. Thank you. You thought I wanted you to get taller, didn't you?
Yeah.
Here we go. Big smile. Awesome. Thank you.
Kiana Renee Chumley, summa cum laude.
And a big smile.
Paige Nicole Corbett.
Stop right there.
Stay right there.
Yeah.
Good. Now just hold your diploma right this way. I want to see your emblem. Good. Looking right here. Big smile. Awesome.
Hey, there he is.
Andrew Charles Corey.
Okay, Charles, sit down a bit. Good. Awesome.
Alessandro DeSalvo, magna cum laude.
It's right there. Stand right there on the ship. Good.
Sorry.
That's all right. Now just lower that so I can see your emblem. Here we go. Big smile. Awesome. Thank you.
Carly Sue Cliff, summa cum laude.
All right. Big smile. Awesome.
John Ellert, summa cum laude.
Sir.
I'm sorry.
Stay right back here. I know we got all these rules.
There's the camera.
I'll get out of your way in just a second, okay?
Smile for the camera.
All right. Looking right here at me, okay? Big smile. Awesome.
Oh. Thank you.
All right, looking right here at me. Drop it down a little bit so I can see your emblem. You can lay it in front of it if you want. Here we go. Big smile. Awesome.
Nice job.
Congratulations.
Garrett Nathaniel Corbin.
You got it, man. Pass it right to left. Smile for the, that's right there. You're good. Smile for the camera.
Now lower your diploma just a little bit. I want to see your emblem. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome.
Madeline Louise Case.
Around, face the camera. Pass it right to left. Pose for your picture. Good job.
You can lower your diploma just a little bit. That's great. Thank you. Here we go. Big smile. Awesome. Congratulations.
Stephen Maxwell Curlis.
Pass it right to left. Smile for the camera.
All right, Stephen, big smile. Lower your diploma, please. Good. Awesome. Let's do one more. Awesome.
Lindsay Marie Crawford.
Okay, Lindsay, big smile. Awesome. Congratulations.
Erica Nicole Carter.
Pass it right to left. There you go.
Lower your diploma so I can see your emblem. Awesome. Good. One more, no blink. Good.
Trenton Michael Evans.
Pass it right to left. Pass it right to left. Smile for the camera.
Awesome. Now lower your diploma so I can see your emblem. Big smile. No blink. Awesome.
Leighton Alexander Hicks.
Layton, pick up your diploma.
Pass it right to left. You leave it in there, the sleeve. Leave it in the sleeve in front of it. Leave it in the sleeve and hold it below. Leave it like that. Below you. There you go. Smile.
Okay, big smile. I'm going to do 2 so I can get your shoes. Now we're going to do one more.
Thank you.
Sierra Michelle Henderson.
Around, pass it right to left. Turn around, face the camera, pass it right to left. And smile. There you go.
Don't stay there. Stay there.
We're not like shaking.
Okay, step right in the very center. Good. Lower your diploma so I can see you. Good. Big smile. Looking right here at me. Little happy here. You're right. Awesome.
William Gavin Frymuth.
Pass the diploma.
It's over there.
Pass over, yeah. Now go to the other side.
Good.
Lower your diploma so I can see your emblem. Good. Big smile. Awesome.
Christopher Jacob Farrell, cum laude.
Pass it right to left.
And a big smile. No blink. Awesome.
Bella Miranda Joyce Hendricks.
You want that?
Just pull it out like this. No, your medallion. Just lay it over the top of the paper. There you go. Good job. Big smile. You're good. Nope, you guys stay right here.
Joseph William George, summa cum laude.
National right to that. Diploma below your medals.
Okay. Good. Here we go. Big smile. Awesome.
Leah Josephine Hyde, cum laude.
One, two, and three. Good.
Owen David Gibbs.
Pick it up. Face the camera. National right to that. Well done.
Lower your,
Lower your diploma.
lower your diploma so I can see your empty. Good. Here we go. Big smile. Awesome.
Kaylee Rain Hiley.
National right to that. Stand for the picture.
You can lower your diploma so I can see your medallion. I'll bring it up just a little bit right there. Big smile, no blink. Awesome.
Amanda Lynn Holbrook, cum laude.
Turn toward me a little bit more. Yep, you're good. No, you're good. You're good. If you could take the bit of flat against you, that'd be great. Big smile. Awesome.
Hannah Elizabeth Holbrook.
Get a big smile, Anna. Awesome.
Liliana Sunshine Fields, magna cum laude.
Take your diploma and lower it. Good, right there. Looking right here at me. And a big smile. Awesome.
Ross Christopher Flick.
Right here. You can lower your diploma just a bit so I can see your medallion. That's good. Big smile. Awesome.
Zoe April Nicole Fisher.
Big smile.
Ferguson.
Well, take it out, leave it in. Leave it up below.
No tassel? Okay.
Nothing in front. There you go. Lift it up a little.
Looking right here at me. There's so many instructions, huh? Here we go, big smile. Congratulations.
Caitlin Pauline Gardner, magna cum laude.
I didn't take the picture.
She's acting like she's scared of you, but it's later.
Okay, here we go.
Shut up, Will.
Pass it.
Pass it, yeah.
Now she's a graduate. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome.
Congratulations.
Jasmine Rose Jacobs, cum laude.
Tassel right to left.
Good job, Jeff. Okay, big smile. Chin down just a bit. Awesome.
Gwendolyn Lee Williams.
Tassel right to left.
Oh, yeah.
Place the can.
Yay! Look right here at me. Lower your diploma so I can see your medallion. There you go. Big smile. Awesome.
Randolph Scott Hammonds Jr., summa cum laude.
Can I see his medallion? That's good. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Congratulations.
Nathaniel Seth Howard.
Grab your diploma right there in front of you. Good.
Tassel right to left.
Big smile. Good job.
Noah Alexander Gephardt.
Tassel right to left. Smile for the camera. Right there, no, too far. Right there, good.
Perfect.
And land.
Step back and step. Excellent. Can I see your medallion in front of your diploma? Good. Chin down just a bit. Big smile up. There we go. No blink.
Seth Travis Fischescher.
Now you graduated.
Big smile. Look right here at me. Nobody else. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome.
That'll cost you $10.
Nikita Sergeyevich Gorkovets.
Turn around. Tassel right to left.
And a big
Summa
smile.
cum laude.
No blink. Awesome.
Meadow Elaine Holcomb, summa cum laude.
Could you pull your gown together in front? Take your diploma and kind of put it in front of you. No, just leave it right there. That's good.
Up and down just a little bit.
Perfect. There you go. Big smile. Chin down just a little bit. Awesome. Thank you.
Addison Lee Fagan, summa cum laude.
Perfect. Can you guys lower it just a little bit? Pull it to your side. There we go. Now I can see her. Good. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome.
Mackenzie Diane Manier.
You have one fan. Good job. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and smile. Awesome. Good job. Congratulations.
Madeline Grace Mars, summa cum laude.
Good job.
Do I take it out?
No, don't leave it in. Just let me see your medallion. Excellent. Here we go. Big smile. Awesome.
Lindsay Paige Kennedy, summa cum laude.
Big smile. Awesome.
Lee Sandra Jones, summa cum laude.
Big smile. Looking right here at me. Awesome.
Ukiah Alexander Kirchner.
Can you put the medallion in front of you?
Hold it together, Melissa.
Good job, Ukiah. Big smile. No blink. Awesome.
Jetta Maria Summer McCart, summa cum laude.
Here we go. Big smile. Awesome.
Emma Marie Lewin, magna cum laude.
Can I see your medallions in front of your Yeah, just lower your diploma a little bit. Now bring your diploma up just a bit. Right there. Perfect. Big smile. Awesome.
Claudia Renee Kennedy,
Yes.
summa cum laude.
Big smile. Awesome.
Austin Tyler Marks.
Then get your diploma. Turn around, face the camera. Good.
Big smile. You gotta be happy. Awesome.
Kristen Rosalie Brooke Marita.
Yeah, let me see your medallion in front of your diploma. There you go. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Big smile. Awesome.
Hi, Jacob.
Jacob David Coon.
Put the tassel to the other side. To the right. There you go. Hold there this way.
Smile. Awesome.
Okay, good. One more. You guys want me in this one? Sure, you can.
Good job, David. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Nice job. Thank you.
Caleb Thomas McConnell, cum laude.
Now, can I see your medallion? So you have to lower. There you go. Big smile. Awesome. Good job. Get your diploma.
Noah Wellman Mattoon.
Big smile. Looking right here at me. Awesome. Good job. Congratulations. Good job. Congratulations. These, right?
Anna Josie Kelly.
Big smile, guys. Awesome.
Tatum Noel Lindner, summa cum laude.
Awesome. So can I see your medallion, please? The mini medallion. You can hold it like this.
Use it like a golf club.
There you go. Here we go. Big smile. Awesome. You guys want to finish? We're going to do a quick family picture. Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Big smiles. Awesome. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations.
Emily Nicole Justice, cum laude.
Awesome. Can I see your medallion, please? Just slide in there. There you go. Big smile. Beautiful. Thanks. Good job. Let me look real quick. I don't think so.
Taylor Mackenzie Jones, magna cum laude.
Let me see your medallion. Just hold it down low. There you go. Big smile. Don't blink. Awesome. Great job. Way to go. Good job. Congratulations.
Eleanor Page Mansfield, summa cum laude.
Perfect. Can I see your medallion? Perfect. Just on the side. There we go. Big smile. Awesome. Congratulations.
Adam Jacob Lott, cum laude.
Can I see your medallion? Excellent. Here we go. Big smile. No blink. Awesome. Good job.
Sierra Heaven Jones, summa cum laude.
Do you have a tassel?
Where's it at?
Oh, there we go. We found it.
Is it on? Do I have to switch sides?
No, you're perfect.
Is it this? Okay.
You're perfect.
All right.
Can I see your medallion? Just slide your diploma down a little bit so I can see your medallion.
Here?
Yep.
Here?
Yep. Yep. Big smile. Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's do one more. And a big smile, no blink. Awesome. Congratulations. Good job. Congratulations.
Anthony Chase Kaiser II.
Hey, big boy.
Just put it below your medallion so I can see your medallion. Awesome. Big smile. Good job, buddy.
Ashley Nicole Moore.
Perfect. Here we go. Big smile. Looking right here at me. Awesome.
Shelley Dawn Kirtley.
All right. Looking here. Big smile, guys. No blink. Awesome. Good job. Here we go.
Victoria Lynn Schaefer.
Face the camera.
Working on the math test. Let me see your medallion, so put it in front. Excellent, that'll work. Big smile. No blink. Great. Congratulations.
Glenn Justine Oliver, summa cum laude.
Can I see your medallion? There you go. That's great. Chin down just a bit. And a big smile. No blink. Awesome. Good job. Very good. Congratulations.
Taylor Ray Powell, summa cum laude.
Can I see your medallion too? So lower it down a little bit. There you go. Awesome. Big smile. Tip it a little bit like this. There you go. And 1, 2, 3. Good job. Congratulations. Thank you.
Audrey Blake Powers.
So lower your diploma so I can see your medallion. Good. Here we go. Big smile. Awesome. Thank you. Good job.
Daniel Lee O'Connor.
Big smile. Sit down a little, Daniel. And a big smile. Awesome. Congratulations. Go right on it.
Samantha Page Pratt, summa cum laude.
Big smile. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
Congratulations.
Hannah Rose Schultz, cum laude.
Big smile. Sit down, Hannah. There you go. Awesome.
Isabella Mercedes Sanchez.
And if you can lower your diploma so I can see her down. There you go. Big smile. No blink. Awesome. Congratulations.
Jesse Eugene Honecker.
Can you lower it, Jesse, so I can see your medallion? Lower your diploma. There you go. That's good. Good. Big smile. Awesome. Thank you. diploma below it. Nope. That'll work. Good job. Big smile. Awesome.
Thank you.
Allison Nicole Burton, magna cum laude.
There you go. Big smile. Awesome.
Gage Andrew Rosen.
Let's see your medallion in front of your diploma. Thank you. Big smile. Awesome.
Ashley Dawn Sarvell, cum laude.
Lower your diploma so I can see your medallion. No, just put it just below it so I can see it. Perfect. Thank you. Big smile here. Don't look at anybody else. Don't blink. Awesome.
Christine Lyrica Joy Smith.
Can I see your medallion in front of your diploma? Yeah, just pick it up. And then slide it up. Nice. Very good. Big smile. Awesome.
Leasia Faith Smith.
Can I see your medallion in front of?
Out front?
Yep. Just lay it right on top of the paper. Perfect. Big smile. Chin down. That's good. There you go. Awesome.
Tyler James Newman.
Lower your big smile, Tyler. Okay. There we go. Big smile. Awesome.
Seth Morrison Royce.
That's all right. We got help. Awesome. Lower below your medallion. Big smile. Awesome.
Brandon Lee Savage.
Pass from right to left. Pass from right to left. Smile for the picture. Other way. There you go, buddy.
Now if you can lower your diploma just a bit. Right there. Big smile. Awesome. Congratulations. Good job. Congratulations. Thank you, sir.
Krista Ann Panetti.
Here.
Okay, looking right here. Big smile.
Should I take it out?
You can if you'd like. Just lower it below your medallion. So I can see your medallion.
Am I stupid?
No? You're just a graduate. We're all like that. We're all learning.
Oh, I see. All right, we got it.
Yes! Good job. Big smile. Look at me, nobody else. Awesome.
Grandma, are you good?
I don't know what I
Okay. In the corner.
Daniel James Proctor.
You can lower it down, Daniel, so I can see your medallion. There you go, that's cool. Big smile. Awesome.
Brooke Elizabeth Robin.
Tassel. Can I see your medallion in front of your diploma? Here we go, big smile. Looking at me, no blink.
Sebastian Andrew Reisig.
All right, here we go, big smile. Awesome. Congratulations.
Charles Dylan Myers.
Lower your diploma. Lower it down. There you go. Right there. Big smile. Awesome.
Seth Douglas Sons.
Keep your diploma lower on your body. Big smile. Awesome.
Catherine Nicole Rupp.
Pick it up. Awesome. Can I see your medallion in front of the diploma? Perfect. Now you can lay it in front. That's good. Big smile. Awesome. Good job.
Samuel Charles Pancake.
Big smile, Sam. Awesome. Good job.
Christian
Go ahead.
Joseph Worsey.
How many can get the Lord? Right there. Don't move. Smile. Awesome. Congratulations. Good job.
Adriana Nicole Solis.
Adriana, Lord, so I can see her medallion. Perfect. Big smile. Awesome.
Jordan Haley Shell, magna cum laude.
There you go. And a big smile. Awesome.
Erin Marie Underwood.
Okay, guys, here we go. Big smile. Awesome.
Joseph Alexander Vance.
Joseph, the Lord, so I can see your medallion. A little more. Right, a little more. There. Big smile. Awesome. Congratulations.
Timothy Aaron Vance.
Lower down, Timothy, so I can see your medallion. Or your diploma. There you go. Excellent. Big smile. Awesome.
Jaden Sage Negley.
All right, Jaden, here we go. Big smile. Awesome.
Hunter Cassidy Staten, summa cum laude.
Excellent. Big smile. Let's do that one more time. And a big smile. Awesome.
Callum Reed Stringer, summa cum laude.
Lower your diploma so we can see your medallion. Excellent. Big smile. No blink. Awesome. Good job.
Afton Nicole Van Pelt.
And lower your diploma so I can see your medallion. There you go. Big smile. Awesome.
Alexander Michael Center, magna cum laude.
Good job. Now lower so I can see your medallion. A little bit more lower. Right there. Big smile. Awesome. Thank you. Straight up.
Lori Page Sebastian.
Lower so I can medallion. Diploma. That's good. Now that's nice. Big smile. Awesome.
Travis Golden Benson.
Travis, turn it. And lower so I can see your medallion. Big smile. Awesome.
Austin Lee Sharp, cum laude.
Awesome. And lower your diploma so it's below your medallion. Big smile. Awesome.
Denver Smith.
Colton, lower it just a little bit more, your diploma, right there. Slide it over just a bit. There you go, just turn your head just a bit. Good job, big smile. Awesome. Congratulations.
Alexis Rochelle Boat.
You can take it out if you'd like. Just lower it below your medallion. Good. Big smile.
Jasmine Faye Stamper.
Look at me. Big smile. Good. Awesome.
Kaylee Marlene Season.
Right there. Perfect. Perfect. I just want to see your medallion. Big smile. Awesome.
Coley Helene Stamen, summa cum laude.
Stay right there. Move your tassel over. Perfect. Then just lower your diploma so I can see your medallion. Good. Big smile. Awesome. Here we go, big smile. Awesome.
Sarah Dawn Trumbull.
Lower your diploma so I can see your medallion. Excellent. Big smile. Awesome.
Hannah Grace Strunk.
And lower your diploma so I can see your medallion. Big smile. Look at me. Don't look at anyone else. Awesome. That's good job.
David Timothy Allen Walker.
Slide your diploma down. No, don't pick it out. Just, there you go. Right there. Big smile. Awesome.
Brittany Nicole Sang.
Awesome. Lower your diploma, please. A little more. A little more. All right, a little more. Right there. Big smile. Bring your chin down just a bit. There you go.
Mandy Lynn Smith, magna cum laude.
Lower below your medallion. There you go. Big smile. Look right here at me. Come right here. Come right in here. Right on us.
Gordon Errol Adonis Ward.
You can if you like, sure. Just keep it there with it, yep. Now move your tassel. And slide it down your body so I can see your medallion. Good. Big smile. Yes.
Cheyenne Brooke Wilson, magna cum laude.
Slide the diploma over just a little bit this way. Yep. Thank you. Big smile. Awesome.
Congratulations.
Good job. Yep, keep going.
Brandon Lee Watson.
Hey, Brandon, tassel. Perfect. And then lower your diploma down below your medallion. Excellent. Big smile. Good job. Excellent.
Tyler James Williams.
medallion. A little bit more. Right there. Good. Big smile.
John Nathaniel Wells.
That's all right to left.
And if you can lower the diploma a little more. Right there. Big smile. Awesome.
Mitchell Lee Williamson, magna cum laude.
Can I see your medallions? Just slide down your diploma. Excellent. Big smile. Awesome.
Christopher Scott Willis.
Big smile. Awesome. Great. Thank you.
Max Jordan Wall.
Yeah, perfect. Big smile.
Kaylee Elizabeth Ann Wermeyer, magna cum laude.
Lower your diploma just a little bit. Slightly up.
See your medal.
There you go. Diploma down. Big smile.
Joshua Miguel Zamora, cum laude.
Just lower below your medallion. Good. Big smile.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Maxwell Kristen Wyatt, summa cum laude.
Just slide your medallions around. Perfect. Big smile. Sit down a bit. Here we go. One more, just make sure. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, no blink. Awesome. Congratulations.
Lauren Elizabeth Weiskittle, summa cum laude.
Perfect. Big smile. Chin down just a little. Right there. And let's do it one more time. And a big smile. Awesome. Congratulations.
Evelyn Renee White.
Pass that one. Now you're a graduate. Lower your diploma, please. Right there. Big smile. Chin down just a little bit. Here we go. Just step this way just a little bit. There you go. Chin down just a hair. Perfect.
Madison Elizabeth Williams, summa cum laude.
You're officially graduated. Chin down, please. A little more. Now step this way, one step. There you go. Big smile. Beautiful.
Lillian Annelle Wildy, magna cum laude.
Things are glowing, you know.
Step back just a little bit.
Step back.
Yep, yep. Step forward just a bit. A little more.
Well, you really made this difficult.
Come on, keep working. This is
Last
good.
minute, Lily strikes again. This good?
Yep, that's good. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And let me check here. And let's do one more. Hard. I'm gonna look at this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Done.
At this time, senior members of the Troubadours will perform the New Richmond High School alma mater.
New Richmond, our alma mater, the home where lions roar. Sing we of thy honor, everlasting evermore. New Richmond, our alma mater, we pledge in song to you. Hail, oh, hail our alma mater, New Richmond High School.
Good evening. We are all familiar with our class's slogan, Now You're Saying 2020. I don't know about you, but lately I feel like I have had anything but 2020 vision. With our senior year being overtaken by the coronavirus pandemic, our normal lives have been turned upside down. Going into this year, we were looking forward to our last prom, our last season of spring sports, our last year with classmates, friends, and teachers, and most importantly, we have been looking forward to graduating. For 12 years, we have dreamed of this day coming. We have dreamed about the day when we would walk across the stage after our name gets called, shake our principals and all of our administrators' hands, and get handed our high school diploma, symbolizing the years of hard work and dedication. We have dreamed about being greeted with the opening arms of parents and loved ones, wishing us all congratulations after tossing our caps up towards the sky. We have dreamed about the day when we would celebrate with friends and classmates, and we looked forward to being able to give them all one last hug and goodbye before we all leave to go our separate ways in life. But all of that is different now. Now we are dressing up in our caps and gowns, turning our cameras on, and videotaping ourselves graduating at home. It would be an understatement to say that this year has been different. In fact, I truly do not believe there is any word that could describe what we are going through right now. Now, you can focus on how hard this year has been and how much we have missed out on. Or you can turn it around and see the bigger picture. Sure, it has been difficult on all of us. However, with that being said, it is no doubt that this has become a learning experience. We have learned to adapt to these differences in life. We have learned how to move our learning system to a completely remote one. And we have learned how to stay connected through FaceTime and Zoom calls, somehow making it all seem normal. Although there might have been a few bumps in the road, I think it is safe to say that we have succeeded. Most importantly, we have learned to not take time for granted. Many of us unknowingly walked out of class for the last time back in March, never imagining that it would be the end. No matter what it is in life, whether it is time, an experience, friends, family, etc., each should be appreciated. Our lives, as well as everyone and everything that is in it, are a blessing to all of us, and we all need to remember and live by this. As we all part our separate ways, I ask each of you to live in the moment. Do not take anything you are given for granted. Rather, embrace the moment and make now the best it can be. Believe in yourself, and do not let anyone tell you that you cannot accomplish your dreams. You have the foundation to be successful, so run with it. Thinking more about it, maybe it was appropriate for our class to have the slogan, "Now You're Seeing 2020." Despite our current circumstances, we weathered this storm and we were able to focus. We were able to visualize what was truly important. There is no doubt that we have truly become the class with clearer vision. Now, it is with great joy that I invite the graduating class to join together as we symbolically transition from high school to the next chapter of our lives. So, New Richmond High School Class of 2020, please take hold of your tassels and remember all of the hard work you've dedicated to getting to this point in your life. Congratulate yourself on this accomplishment. Let us all move our tassels to our left and continue our journey towards success. As someone once said, promise yourself to forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future.